Hello everyone, it's your boy Robert here. This video is from my family's 2023 holiday in Italy. We drove from Biccari to Pompei to see the Roman ruins and Mount Vesuvius. Those videos are already on YouTube for you to watch. When most people think of Pompeii, they think of Roman ruins and volcanic ash, but right in the heart of the modern city stands one of Italy's most visited Marian shrines. The Pontifical Shrine of the Virgin of the Blessed Rosary, or the Santuario della Beata Vergine del Santo Rosary di Pompeii. It's an enormous basilica that draws millions every year, not just for its beauty, but for the extraordinary story behind it. The shrine exists thanks to one man, Bartolo Longo. His life reads like a movie. Born into a wealthy family in 1841, he lost his faith as a young man in Naples. He got involved in spiritualism and for a short time even became what he later described as a Satanist priest. But after a deep personal crisis, he returned to Christianity with the help of a Dominican priest. Longo became devoted to the Rosary and eventually traveled to the impoverished valley of Pompeii, where he felt called to rebuild both the town's faith and its future. With almost no money, he began organizing donations, asking people around the world to give just 1 penny a month, and incredibly the basilica grew from those tiny offerings. He married Countess Mariana de Fusco, and together they created schools, orphanages and programs for the children of prisoners. When he died in 1926, he was penniless but beloved. A century later, he would be beatified by Pope John Paul II. The shrine's construction started in 1876, but it expanded for decades as crowds kept growing. Today, it covers over 5,000 square meters, 5 times its original size, with a grand Latin cross layout, a majestic dome, and richly decorated interiors full of mosaics and marble. Outside, the first thing visitors notice is a memorial facade. Above the entrance arches sits the coat of arms of Pope Leo XIII, who declared the church a papal basilica, and towering above everything is a Carrara marble statue of the Virgin, carved from a single block. Next to the church stands one of Pompeii's icons, the 80-meter tall bell tower. Its terrace offers a full panoramic view, Mount Vesuvius on one side, the ruins of ancient Pompeii on the other, and the Bay of Naples stretching out in the distance. 8 massive bells ring out during major celebrations, a tradition that began with its inauguration in 1925, attended by Bartolo Longo himself. Inside, the shrine's treasure is the painting of Our Lady of Pompeii, a battered old canvas Longo rescued for free from a church in Naples. It arrived in Pompeii on the back of a donkey cart and had to be restored several times before finding its place above the high altar. Beneath the Virgin and Child, you'll see the Saint Dominic and Saint Catherine of Siena, emphasizing the shrine's deep Dominican roots. Above everything rises the dome, 57 meters high, covered with a massive fresco of Mary in heavenly glory. Beneath the main floor lies the crypt, where Bartolo Longo is buried. The shrine also houses one of Italy's largest pipe organs, used during concerts and major ceremonies. And for visitors who want to explore more, the Shrine Museum showcases centuries of devotion, gold and silver votive offerings, ceramics, liturgical furnishings, and even Bartolo Longo's own villa. Many saints have visited this basilica: Padre Pio, Saint Giuseppe Moscati, Saint Cabrini, along with several popes, including John Paul II and Pope Francis. But the most famous tradition here is the supplication of Our Lady of Pompeii, a prayer written by Bartolo Longo himself. Every year on May 8th and the first Sunday of October, tens of thousands gather in the square as the prayer is recited simultaneously across the world. It's one of Italy's most powerful moments of collective devotion. Anyway folks, that's all from me. Thanks for watching.